I like coming into the bank to see my favorite teller.
You can always visit your favorite teller and conduct your business that way. A Bank of Boston banking card doesn't require you to use the auto. It's fairly straightforward. After we decide what should go on sale, we initiate the price change by SKU.
SKU?
Yeah, SKU's a term we started to use instead of class, card, and color. The SKU and other price change data is entered into the computer, which prints out a sales events package. I have one here for tomorrow's sale. Children have already learned these familiar songs. For example, the Itsy Bitsy Spider or Brother John. Now as they sing along and track the print, they get an immediate reward from their early contact with literature. To help motivate independent reading at all grade levels, World of Reading...
The first step, the approach.
Good morning.
Morning.
May I show you one of these writing instruments?
Well, I've seen the Mont Blanc. Is that what you'd call the finest?
Well, it's a fine pen. Is this for a gift or for yourself?
For me.
Uh-huh. Well, you mentioned the Mont Blanc, but value for value, I'd like to suggest a Waterman. The Limon is quite possibly the most luxurious fountain pen in the world. It's always the same. Who wrote this? Is this the latest version? When is this thing due? Where are those new product specs? Is this the whole document? And so far, the computer solution, the desktop publishing systems, have only scratched the surface. We can produce pages that look better, but in many ways, we've merely transferred the old paperwork problems to the computer. We're still asking, who wrote this? Who has to review it? What are the milestones? What is the status? Where are those product specs?
The answers to these questions.
Jessica, darling, what's wrong? I dashed over here as soon as I got your urgent message.
I just had to see you, Terrence. I just can't cope anymore. Terrence, I'm being buffeted by all sorts of horrible, terrible problems.
Problems? Jessica, tell me, it's not that sleazy windbag, gigolo and gold digger Dorian Lamont.
No, I find him rather cute, actually. The real truth of the matter, Terrence, is that I'm tired and frustrated.
Tired and frustrated? I find that hard to believe, Jessica. After all, you're fabulously wealthy, obviously beautiful, and now you're frustrated and tired, Jessica.
Yes, I'm tired. Tired of being rude to my rich and powerful friends. It happens when I have to hang up on whomever I'm talking to on the first line in the observatory on the third floor in order to answer the second line. To do that, I have to then run to the wine cellar in the basement to answer the call coming in on my second line. I rarely ever finish a phone conversation.
My heavens, Jessica, that's just awful.
And oh, how my throat aches from yelling up the staircase whenever I want to talk to Derek Snively Whitlock III, my ne'er-do-well nephew who deals in contraband band instruments.
You poor little baby. Jessica, how can you bear it? You're so delicate.
Wait, Terrence, there's more.
More? Jessica.
There are times when I'm talking on the phone with the kind and gentle Ruth Hoopnagel, sister of the vile and devious Vanessa Vulgari, times that I wish I could have them both on the line so that I could alternately hear good news and bad news. I feel so helpless, Terrence. I can transfer vast sums of money from the banks I own here in town to my estates around the world. But I'd give a queenly sum if I could only transfer a call from one line to another line. It's all so maddening, Terrence. Tell me, beloved and lifelong friend, what should I do?
The answer to your telecommunications problems, Jessica, is Starline.
Sorry for dropping by without an appointment, but I really appreciate you taking time to see me today.
Look, I don't have much time, but, well, I guess we can talk in here.
Well, I stopped by today to talk to you about buying some ad space in my publication. Metro Business. It's a really good publication, and well, we've got some great articles in it, and it's a lot better than that publication you're advertising in right now. Sure, we're more expensive, but I really think you'll probably be happy with the results. And I already reserved an ad space in your name, and I'd hate to go back to the office and cancel it now.
Wait a minute now. I've got to think about this first.
Okay. Well, thanks. Well, anyway, let me leave you my business card here. Here. Thank you.
What would you say there is about yourself you feel could be improved or strengthened?
I'd like to say nothing, but that's probably not true for anybody. Frankly, I'm not good speaking in front of groups.
Do you have a hard time speaking to small groups, 1 or 2 people, in person or over the phone?
Oh, no. When I'm sitting at my desk and doing my job, I don't have a hard time at all. But when I try to get up in front of a group, I really get nervous. I've been thinking about joining Toastmasters.